chosen.
Hello, truth seekers. Today we're going to take a look at this Q post and determine what does it really mean. Now we know that this Q post is actually a reference to this one, which leads to a link. Which leads to this song, Above and Beyond by Great Falls. In my prior Austin Steinbart evidence of Q video, I showed you that Austin Steinbart indicated Above and Beyond was one of his favorite songs 6 days prior to the Q drop with the song link. So now we have that same Q post with a red box within the post around the letter CHQ. My initial immediate reaction was assuming this was an association with the medication abbreviation, HCQ. But then I asked myself, when was the last time Q used this red box delineation? You can check on this yourself. He last used it in post 3902, put up over 20 days prior. This post said, no private comms, past, present, future, no comms made outside this platform, with a red box. Those who side with the evidence that Austin Steinbart is indeed associated with the Q team, they recognize that this red box is a symbol representing in-the-box thinking. Many Q Pharisees will look at the post that says no private comms with a red box, and they're seeing that as an emphasis on the fact that there aren't supposed to be comms outside of the Q board. Those who are open to thinking outside the box will realize it's quite possible the reason Q put up this post with a red box is sort of a sarcastic encouragement for the Q board readers to just think about things a bit more deeply and not assume the surface reading as the truth. But let's go back to the new drop. The typical anonymous researcher will look at this post and see these letters in the box, and they'll think of the history of pattern associations they've made while looking at these drops, and how this is supposed to be some topic that either will come up in the near future or relates to that medication. They will miss the fact that this post is not limited to inference or exposition on world events. It could quite possibly be a post that represents communication of Q to anonymous readers about their thinking process, about how they look at the facts and how they compile the facts to come to conclusions. So indeed, my position is that this post is a reference to the older post 3902, and the point of the older post is to convey to readers that they have to start to think outside the box in order to finally realize that Austin Steinbart indeed could be Q. It's not a stretch to assume the operator of the Q board is aware how often that older post was used to disparage the notion that Austin Steinbart is Q. A large number of Q Pharisees would post that no outside comms with a red box post to any thread with Austin's name in it to try to communicate their thoughts about him not being Q. So in this wordy response, I'm again asserting this post is another soft Q proof, if you will, for Austin Steinbart. Take care, be blessed.